Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, and we're doing a little bit of calculus here on this one. Sometimes you have a function that's fairly complicated, and you're only interested in a region, a very small region of the function. You're not interested in the whole thing, and so you want to write the equation of a line that can represent a very small chunk of the function. And this is the way that you do it. So you may be wondering where this formula comes from. It's coming from the point slope form of a line. Let me just remind you, point slope form would be y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where x1, y1 is the coordinate of the point of interest. And if you just look at that equation, you look at this equation, you'll see it's pretty much the same. M, which would be the slope, f prime, be the slope, times x minus a would be the x1. Okay, and then f of a would be y1 because it's the y value at a. And so you bring the y1 over and you have something that's the same here. So I'm not going to go through all the steps there, but I just wanted to give this to you. I didn't want you to think that this was coming out of nowhere. It's probably best to just memorize this straight up. Okay, so we have to find f prime. So f of x here is equal to 3 plus x to the negative 1/2. And so f prime of x is going to be negative. We're just using the power rule here. And now we subtract 1 from here. So there we are. And we're interested, a is 13 here, so what we want is f prime of 13. And so it's going to be negative 1/2 times 16 to the negative 3/2. Well, let's write that as negative 1 over yeah, I think that we can do that. Well, you know what? I'm not going to take a chance at making a mistake here. Let me just rewrite this. It's negative 1/2. So this would be the square root of 16 raised to the negative 3 power. So it's going to be 1/2. 4 raised to the negative 3. That's negative 1/2. Okay. So that's going to be 1 over 64. Negative 1/2 times 1 over 64. And so that's going to be negative 1 over 128. There we go. Okay, so that's f prime. So now we're ready. So we can say the linearization is, we should also find f of 13. We need that for the formula. So that's going to be 16 to the negative 1/2. So that's going to be 1 over 4. Okay, so now we're ready to go. So y is equal to f of a, which is going to be 1/4, plus f prime of A, which is going to be -1 over 128 times x minus 13. And that's it. We've done it. So if you're really interested in the behavior, or just not so much behavior, but just interested in maybe getting an expression for x, y, a, comma, f of a, or something, you're just interested in this very small neighborhood around a, then instead of using the original, which is more complicated, although in this case it's not very complicated, but instead of using the original expression, you can use a simpler expression, which is the equation of this line. It does come in handy, and it is used in the real world quite a bit. Okay, so that's it for this one. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.